planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic. Well, hello and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda and I hope you are having a fantastic day. Well, what we're going to do today is talk all about my April bullet journal setup. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to hit that magic button and hit the bell also so you can get notifications. All right, let's get to it. Okay, if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, then you know that I always bullet journal inside of traveler's notebooks, and sometimes I have inserts and sometimes I have a full dot grid bullet journal, which is what this one is, and it's from Michael's. It's the $5 one, and I have a previous video on that. And then also I make traveler's notebooks for my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop, and some of them are made out of recycled materials like this one is, and some of my original art. And I did a previous video on that, and I'll link that for you as well. And so I want to do a real quick recap to explain, if you haven't seen the previous videos before, that I don't, certain recurring things that I track, I don't redo those every single month because they're easier for me to just put in the front for the year. So like here I have a whole section all the way down till November. So all of these things are trackers that I do every month, and I go to those sections in the book, and then the other trackers are under the month. So this bullet journal started with November. All right, and so I'm just going to flip through really quickly what those are. So this is my future log I'm flipping past, and again that's all in my video for my 2018 setup. And then here's my calendar, full view calendar for 2018, 2019 prep for things that I schedule now for next year. Okay, and then here is the Instagram tracker. So I just go through and update that as it applies. And here on the side diagonal, I started a new Organized Planner Chic Crew Facebook group, which if you haven't joined that already, go ahead and check that out. The link is in the comments below, and you can find it on Facebook, and that's for subscribers only. And there are benefits, and which I'm going to touch base on one of them today, for members that don't go to anyone else, which is awesome if you're part of that community and team. And then this is my Facebook business page tracker. So Instagram tracker, Facebook business page tracker, Organized Planner Chic Crew tracker, and my Twitter tracker, my car maintenance tracker, my VA and Disabled American Veterans tracker, or not really tracker, but where I write down things that I need to do or work on that shouldn't take more than those couple of pages for the year, hopefully. Closing my business, which I did all that in Oklahoma, open in Arizona, so those were things, and moving to Arizona. I think that's, oh, and then this was the last tracker. It's a savings tracker, specifically using a formula where you start with $1 and add another dollar each week, and you wind up with $1,378 by the end of the year. So that's that savings tracker. So that's where those trackers are. And then now we're going to go ahead and flip. So I have my tabs here. I hope you can see that at the top. I'll slide this down just a minute to make sure all the tabs for the different months there. And I hope I get this all back in frame. And then we're going to go ahead and flip to April. All right, and then here we are. So here on the left side, I've got goals, and I decided to reduce these for 3 personal and 3 business and general ones instead of the longer list that I had before. And then YouTube, the 4 weekly videos at the minimum, the 4 Etsy products for Etsy at the minimum, updating my goal trackers in YouTube, and creating an end card template that I need to do for April, and then investigate QuickBooks for Etsy. So those are my goals, and significant events and important dates are on this side with the calendar. Just a little count. This is just kind of an overview for the month, the days of the month here for that little calendar. And then my theme for the decor for this month is April showers. All right. Okay. And then this is I got a little bit of stuff to erase right there. Let's see if I can get an eraser really quickly. All right. And then this is a coloring page that I created Now I'm shaking the table a little bit. I'll have to clean that up a little bit later. But this is a coloring page that I created for the Organized Planner Chic Crew Facebook group, and I create a new one every month. It's just free to download and use as you will from that group. So that's one of the membership privileges. But I want to show you the original sketch, because you can either get this vertical or horizontal, because the original sketch was horizontal. I hope the whole thing will fit in the screen. Let's see. So this was the original sketch. So, but I wanted mine in my bullet journal to be vertical, so I did a narrower one when I edited it for that. So that's the original sketch, and you can get that through the crew on Facebook. All right, and then here is my calendar, continuing on with the theme for April showers with a little bit of, oh, and I should tell you what I used. So these were Tombows and Crayola super tips on here, and then the silver here was Prismacolor color pencil. Over here, the colors here are Jane Davenport mermaid markers. The black is a Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, and the silver is Faber-Castell, gosh, not Faber-Castell, Prismacolor color pencil is the silver on both of these. Okay, and then here, this is Tombows and Crayola super tips all around here, and then the gray around here is Prismacolor color pencil, and yeah. Oh, and I use Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, the black that's going across April there. So that's my big calendar for the month. Place to put notes. I intended to have eight dots, you know, squares going to the width for each one, but I forgot after the first one made 7, so I had all this extra space and just made that notes. Okay, and then on this is my habit tracker, and so I've got the daily habits up here in this section, my weekly habits in this section, my monthly habits in this section, and then just continuing on with the theme for April showers. Here's a little doodle right there, and April here. Last month I had kind of half of this on one page, yeah, and like to the right, and then when you flipped it, it was, the other half was on the other side. But I got it all spread out this time in one big spread. And then, yeah, these are, I think this is all Tombows. Yeah, all Tombows except the cloud and the raindrops are Prismacolor color pencils. And then this is just the first weekly spread, which I did in a previous video, which I will link for you on some weekly spread ideas. So I got a couple of weekly spreads done by doing that video. So this one, and I'll, like I said, I'll link that one, and then this one, which is my favorite one. Okay, and then I will continue those weekly spreads, but I meant to put this before I did that. So here I have my wish list and waiting on. This is for personal wish list and waiting on. What I'm wishing for, the vendor, the money, you know, how much it pay for it, order confirmation number if I order it online, estimated delivery date, and when it's received or whether or not it's received. And continuing on that theme, for April showers, I've got the rainbow that happens at the end, and then this is for business needs and purchases, and so the need and then everything else is the same going forward. And I think that is it. Yes, it is. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some ideas, and I just hope you like seeing kind of what I do. I think it's always fun to see what we all do differently and how awesome it is that with bullet journaling you can change things up to fit your needs. All right, well, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a new discount in the comments below every month for all of my subscribers for my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop. And until next time, happy planning.